welcome into the historic Cotton Bowl Stadium for our inaugural Ticketcity Bowl as part of the NIT. We've seen a couple of really good inaugural bowl games as part of this NIT tournament, and you get one more as the Meineke Car Care Bowl. The Meineke Car Care Bowl of Texas champions, the Ohio Bobcats, are set to do battle with the Gildan, New Mexico Bowl champions, the Virginia Cavaliers. Both of these teams have had a fun time here at the Cotton Bowl, seeing the sights around Texas, and they've had a fun week of vacation. They get ready to settle it on the field as the winner will move on to do battle with the Scarlet Knights of Rutgers in the Hawaii Bowl. They will go to Hawaii and they will be there for 2 weeks and have a whole bunch of fun before we decide the NIT championship in 2 weeks, and it'll be the inaugural NIT title game at the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl. But first, we got to decide this game between a couple of teams that dealt with their first round games pretty easily. Virginia easily took down the Louisville Cardinals, and for the Ohio Bobcats, they were dominating Missouri pretty well before Missouri made a little bit of a rally, but they held on for the 3-point victory. This game presented by the Nissan Juke. And for Ohio, the last remaining mid-major in any tournament in the BCS Playoffs, every mid-major is eliminated in the first round, the first time ever. The Bobcats of Ohio, though not a part of the BCS Playoffs, part of the NIT, they're the only mid-major to have made it past the round one of any playoff game. So for all the little schools out there, Ohio, they're the last ones. They're trying to do it for everyone. And it's going to be up to Ohio defense as the Virginia Cavaliers will start things off. They have Michael Rocco at the quarterback position. He did a great job up against Louisville, but they're going to start things off with Perry Jones on the carry, and he'll get 5 yards on the ground and nothing more. Second down and 5 now for Virginia. They have the ball at the 30-yard line. We are at the Cotton Bowl, historic Cotton Bowl Stadium, as the committee decided to move the actual Cotton Bowl game from this stadium to Jerry World, the billion-dollar stadium, but we bring back the Ticketcity Bowl here at this historic stadium as part of the NIT. Virginia quickly finds themselves at 3rd and 1. Perry Jones again for the first down. So 3 straight runs for Jones, and Virginia off to a slow but positive start. Mr. Cavalier there behind the piece of cotton on the wall. And on first down, Rocco will throw it, has an open man, and it's grabbed. Yes, indeed, at the 29-yard line, and it was caught by wide receiver Tim Smith, the sophomore from Chesapeake, Virginia. We hear you. It's the battle of some 8-4 teams, or an 8-4 and a 9-4 team, and Mike London for Virginia, head coach, against Frank Solich for Ohio. And Rocco is picking up right where he left off in the New Mexico Bowl, which is doing a really fine job at passing. That pass is out to Matt Schneider for 8. Second down and 2. Look at how they got the line stacked. Stack the line, but they throw it short, and it's going to be a first down for Virginia. So keep the impressive drive going, as they are marching down the field. Rutgers of the Big East has already qualified for the inaugural NIT title game. Who will meet them there? Will it be Virginia from the ACC or the Ohio Bobcats from the MAC? It's second down and 10 for Virginia. And off to Jones. Jones reverses field, tries to go the other way, and he's wrapped up and tackled. And for the first time this drive, Virginia finds themselves stuck on a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 11 for the Cavs. Rocco towards the end zone, incomplete, and it's a matter of bending but not breaking for the Bobcat defense. Virginia will have to settle for a field goal by Robert Randall, and he sticks it through. The Cavaliers, a relatively successful opening drive. They were able to get down the field and just put through. I didn't realize it was that close by Randolph. 10 plays, 53 yards, ate up 2 minutes of action. We hope everyone out there that's watching this game is having a fun Christmas Eve. I know a lot of presents were handed out to Ohio Bobcat and Virginia Cavalier fans. Christmas presents to be able to come to this game and to see a really historic stadium, which is pretty cool for not only these teams but these fans and family to be able to come see. Well, now we'll see what the Bobcats did, who they also did well on offense, and they played their opening round game against the Missouri Tigers. It's not going to be a good start there. Dante Harden, the running back, and Bobcats led by quarterback Tyler Telton. And you got Levon Brazil, who's caught the ball 64 times for 1,000 yards, and Riley Dunlap, your 2 leading receivers. And Telton will have to throw it on a 2nd and long, and he's going to go deep, has an open man, and it's going to go incomplete. He was looking for Brazil, and it fell incomplete. So 3rd and long for the Bobcats of Ohio. Telton. Oh, going deep again, tosses it into double coverage and incomplete, so 3 and out for the Bobcats, the lone remaining mid-major in both the Bowl Championship Series and the NIT. Absolutely unprecedented. And Michael Rocco and the Virginia offense will get another opportunity. You see it there at the 50-yard line, the Ticketcity Bowl. The handoff, and is able to bulldoze one defender, Perry Jones, but not another. He's going to lose 2 yards on the carry. Takes it to a 2nd down and 12, ball at the 45-yard line. Rocco sending some guys in motion. He will throw it on 2nd and long. He had an open man and couldn't complete it. And that's a 3rd down and 12. 50% so far on 3rd down conversions for Virginia. They're going to go out of the gun here with 4 wide receivers. And there's the pressure, and down goes Perry Jones, or Michael Rocco. Perry Jones is the running back. Michael Rocco gets sacked, and he's brought down by number 89, Carl Jones, a defensive lineman. And he's a junior from Arlington, Texas, so probably has some family here at this game. And with that stop, with that 3 and out answer after the Bobcat defense bent and let Virginia drive and get a field goal, they hold the Cavs to a 3 and out on the very next drive, and they give Tyler Telton and company another opportunity at offense. Harden will take the inside draw. He'll only pick up 1 yard on the run. 2nd down and 9. Harden's longest run of the year, 81-yard touchdown scamper. He would love to get one of those right about here. Telton will take off with the football and slides down before getting popped to make it a very manageable 3rd down and 2. So now you have several options. You can screen it, you can give it to Harden, and scramble again. Anything is possible. They are going to throw it. No, they're going to do the one of the 3rd options, scramble the ball, 1st down for the Bobcats. On a 1st down, they get it just past the 40. They can continue out of the pistol, give it to Harden. Harden's got the opening, and he's going to race forward for 9-10 yards, and it'll be second down in inches. Now the Bobcats offense starting to move. They were held to a 3-and-out on their initial drive, and now they're going to go 5 wide with an empty set. Harden will fake the run, and he will go down. Didn't even see the defender coming. He gets sacked by Dom Joseph. From the outside, the cornerback blitz for Joseph. Get in there and grab the sack, and that'll be the end of quarter number 1. We've seen some good defense. We've seen some nice offense. Nothing too much of note yet at the Ticketcity Bowl, but if our first couple of NIT games has been any indication of how this bowl season's gonna or how this game's gonna turn out, I think we're in for a down to the wire kind of finish. Play action fake. Telton heaves it down the field and going to go out of bounds. Incomplete. On 4th down, the Cav defense will hold and the Bobcats will have to punt it away. Dominique Terrell on that kickoff return, or on the punt return. And give the ball in the handoff, and it's all the more they're going to get. Second down and 9. Completed for the first down. Michael Rocco. Or no, it wasn't completed. I thought he got that. Did he not? I must have missed that. I apologize. I'm sorry, Virginia fans. I apologize. I thought he had that. Well, that one he certainly has. That's certainly a pass completion. No doubt about that one. I was just one play ahead of myself. Matt Schneider gets the reception, and just a poor job at defense by Omar Leftwich, because he left the receiver wide open. And now the Cavaliers are down at the Ohio 45, looking to add some more points. Rocco will throw it. Open man. Did he get it in bounds? Yeah, well, let's check out the feet. We're going to see the up-close replay here. There's Tim Smith who caught it. Let's watch. Oh, hard to tell and fast. I might have just got one toe down. They might take a review. Take a look at it. It was hard to tell in regular motion, but doesn't appear that Ed Hockley Jr. wants to get the call out there. Rocco completes it. No! Fumble! Bobcat football. They pick up the fumble. He was looking for Schneider. Now he had it. Oh, that's going to be overturned without a doubt. We got to take a look at that. Not only, at first I didn't think he had complete possession before he fumbled it, but on the replay, it was clear to me that he did maintain possession, but as he went down, the ball came out as he was on the turf. Without a doubt, that's going to be overturned. Yes, he was clearly down. Play will be reversed, and the Cavaliers are now in the red zone. Hand off to Jones, and he'll lose 2 yards. Lately here, mostly in the BCS playoffs, we've seen the running backs starting to pick up the pace and do a lot better, but here in this game, the running backs are getting held down by the defense. This time they go to Schneider, and I think they're going to get Well, don't interrupt me, Ed. It's Mose Denton called for the face mask, and just like that, the Cavaliers will be moved up to the 10-yard line. So 1st and 10, but essentially a 1st and goal. Harry Jones trying to get him going, and he's going to lose 2 yards once again. Credit this Bobcat defense for breaking into the backfield and coming up with these tackles and these stops. Now 2nd and 10 from Michael Rocco. They give it back to Perry Jones, trying to get that 2 yards back, and he does. So he loses 2 and he gets 2 back. And now it's a 3rd and 10, so essentially you've just wasted 2 downs. And I'd have to suspect on this 3rd down from Mike London, head coach Mike London, yeah, they're going to want him to throw it. Looking for the score, incomplete. And on the defense, you see him there, number 18, Travis Carey. And another field goal for Virginia. So once again for Ohio, kick is up, kick is good. It's bend, but it's don't break if you're the Bobcats. And your offense, that leaves them right there to where they can still drive down, score, and they'll have the lead, despite 2 really good drives from Virginia. We have the Ticketcity Bowl here, and right now this is on ESPNU. Going on ESPN, the Holiday Bowl. And after that, we'll be down to the final 8 games. 4 Elite 8 games, 2 Final 4 games, the national title, and the NIT championship. It's hard to imagine. We're already coming to the end, but it's been fun. It's been wild, and best of all, these teams have been able to determine who the best is on the field of play. And that's where it should be determined. 2nd down and 10. Harden will take the handoff. He'll only get 2. So once again, running backs on both sides. They have not been able to move the ball that well. It's been a struggle so far. On 3rd and 8, I'm really expecting Telton to throw it. Try to get Brazil into the game. We haven't seen him much today. Telton is pressured and just heaves it up there. And it will go incomplete. He's looking for Dante Foster. Well, wait a minute. Let's see the feed. Even if he did get it, I don't think he got it. I don't know. They're going to say he got it. I don't know about that. And now Virginia's pissed. They call a timeout to argue. It's 4th and 1. Well, sometimes the replay system fails us. And that was almost a costly miscue by Virginia. The ball was laid on the turf by Dominique Terrell, the freshman wide receiver from Manassas, Virginia. And Rocco will go deep. Open man! Way, way, way down into Cavalier territory, or Bobcat territory. The catch by Chris Bird. And Virginia's in business. Another pass completion, going towards the 10. And a timeout called. Rocco pressured, still gets it away. Touchdown, Virginia. First touchdown of the ball game. And it comes by way of a Coulter Phillips touchdown, the junior tight end, to walk it in. First touchdown of the year for him. Actually, his only second catch of the year. Look at this guy stepping up. Well, Bobcats, they didn't feel this all last week in the Meineke Car Care Bowl of Texas. They led the entire way. Now they got to come from behind. They're down by 13, and they're not going to do it that way. Helton to throw it again on 2nd and long. Open man, just short of the first down. And it's Foster brought it in. Now Brazil, we're getting chippy down there. He's waiting for his start. Third and 2 out of the pistol. Harden takes it. Can't get the first down, and Ohio goes 3 and out again. The lone remaining mid-major. Virginia will use their last timeout. They feel confident enough with the way they drove on that last drive that with a minute to go, they can add some more points to the scoreboard. I haven't seen a turnover. It's been a relatively clean game. Few penalties, no turnovers yet. Screenplay gets through a defender. That's impressive. I saw the defender right there, and I was like, "Oh, here comes the heat!" But then, boom, knocked him right over. And over the middle, completed past the 50. Back under center again. Rocco will throw it. He finds his man. That was Snyder. Less than 30 seconds to go. They're throwing it again over the middle. First down to Schneider. That will stop the clock. Stop the clock while they move the chains. And they appear to want to spike the ball. Here we go. So 17 seconds to go. And how about this Virginia offense? Picking up where they left off at. In Virginia, all the first round NIT games are decided by 3 points. Virginia, they're the only ones that really blew out their opponent, and they're keeping it up here in the second round. So watch out, Rutgers. Another pass completion, and Michael Rocco already up to 200 yards throwing. They're at the 6, and they have 11 seconds to go. Intercepted! Intercepted! Bend but don't break. Ohio Bobcat defense. It was picked off by Gerald Moore, the junior safety. Interception number 3 on the year for Moore. His first interception since October 1st. Months and months ago. Helton will just run around and hit the ground. So the Bobcats, they're held scoreless here in the first quarter at the Cotton Bowl, at the Ticketcity Bowl. It's Virginia 13 and Ohio 0. We'll go to the ESPNU studios, and then we'll return to the field for your second half of action here at the NIT. Well, welcome back, everyone. It's NIT, the final second round game, and winner of this one goes to the inaugural championship. And here's Game Tracks to get you caught up. And that's the story of your first half. Most of the story, I'd say, for Ohio, bend, but don't break defense. They have allowed Virginia on 3 successful drives. But you see the score. It's not 21-0. It's only 13-0. Actually, 4 successful drives. And the last one was an interception in the back of the end zone. So now for the Bobcat offense. Their defense is helping them out in a big way. It's up to the offense that destroyed a really, really good Missouri defense and put points up. They're held scoreless here against Virginia. 2nd down and 9. As Harden still cannot find his running legs. And that's a lot better effort, though. That's 4 yards on the ground. 5 yards. On 3rd and 4, Telton will screen pass it in, it's complete, but not enough for the 1st down. And after a big halftime speech, locker room speech, Bobcats are held to a disappointing 3 and out. And now it's up to Virginia to try to increase the lead. They're already up by 13. What more can they do? Rocco's had a great day throwing the ball. He's going to try to scramble. And he doesn't get too far before being tackled by Tremaine Scott. Takes it to a 2nd down and 9 at the 40. Michael Rocco on the throw. Gets a nice block by his running back and incomplete. He laid it right there. Perfect throw. And his receiver could not come up with it. Michael Rocco, 11 touchdowns on the year, 11 interceptions on the year. He threw 1 interception already today. He's going deep again, and there's another interception. I apologize, Virginia fans. I think I just jinxed you talking about the interception to touchdown ratio stat. Who picked that one on? Number 18? Yes, it was number 18 of the Ohio Bobcats. That is cornerback Travis Carey. So, once again, the Bobcat defense coming up strong. They need the offense to get in gear. I mean, they're doing the best they can right now. They're saying, come on, offense, we're helping you out. Fake it this time to Harden. Telton throws it incomplete. Really bad throw by Telton. Waiting for Frank Solich to get this team going. Do they want the winner? I mean, what better reward? The winner gets to spend 2 weeks in Ohio, or 2 weeks in Hawaii with your teammates. Telton says, forget this, I'm going to do it myself. Races forward, and that's a lot of yards for the 1st down. Yes, the winner of this game gets to go to Hawaii for 2 weeks with your teammates. What better reward than that? Ohio, though, thanks to Telton, they're able to get the 1st down. First down of the 2nd half. Desperately looking for some points. They're working out of the pistol. Gives it to Harden. And Harden will get 5 yards. So slowly but surely, Harden started to pick up the pace here a little bit. Back to Harden, same exact play, and he'll get 3 yards. Why not? It worked before. You got 5. Why not try it again? See if you get 5 again. 3rd down and 2. And we have flags. A false start will take a manageable 3rd down and 2 and make it a 3rd and long, and you see the result of that penalty. 5 wide receivers. Oh, Telton, what do you do when he throws it short? Incomplete. That's 4th and 7. You can't throw those short. And what started off as looking like a decent drive for the Bobcats, they fell apart. Michael Rocco gets another opportunity on offense. Screen pass for 2 yards. Well, kind of a screen pass. Screen pass is really you're horizontal from the quarterback, but whatever, it's close enough to a screen pass. 2nd down and 8. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Fakes the handoff to Perry. Over the middle and almost intercepted. That was a close one, and that was actually almost picked off by the man that intercepted early. That's Travis Carey. So 3rd down. And another opportunity for the Ohio defense to step up on this drive. Here they come. Rocco steps up and drills his receiver right between the numbers for Virginia 1st down. Out to Chris Bird. His name's kind of cool because Rocco completes it again to Bird. You think you hear the name Chris Bird. Yeah, there's the spelling. It's not spelled C-H-R-I-S, it's K-R-I-S, and then Bird spelled B-U-R-D. So I'm sure he's had to go through his whole life. He says his name and then he has to spell it for people. Because both the first and last name is kind of weird. Well, never mind names. An option play to Perry. Perry gets it out to the 21-yard line, and once again the Cavaliers are moving. We'll see once again. Will this Ohio defense bend but not break? Well, we're going to find out. Let's see. The handoff to Perry for 3 yards. Harry Jones. 2nd down and 7, lined up in the I. Back to Jones. Perry Jones. There goes Perry. Just short of the 1st down, so 3rd and 1. We're about to see a big collision of humanity as these men struggle for this last yard here on the 3rd and 1. Look at the collision that's about to happen at the line. They go to the outside. They try to avoid the collision, and it's going to be a 1st down. That wasn't Perry Jones. That was the backup that ran the ball, Kevin Parks, who took it up there for the 1st down. Well, 1st and 10 now. And once again, essentially a 1st and goal. You see where the 1st down line is. Parks takes it on the handoff, and you only get 1. 2nd down and 9. This is where Virginia got last time, then they stalled out. They threw the interception. Rocco will throw it again. Redemption, incomplete. Bobcat defense continues to try to hold. We have yet to have a shutout in the Bowl Championship Series playoffs and in the National Invite Tournament. Could this be the first one, or will the Bobcats finally get on the board and the defense will hold again? It's 4th and 2. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to go away here at the Ticketcity Bowl. It's 4th and 2, and will the Cavaliers go for it, or will they try to make it a 3-possession game? We'll find out right now. Right now, there we go. They got to go all the way to the other side of the field just to kick the field goal. It should be makeable from 20 yards out, right down the middle, and it is good. 12 plays, 70 yards. And now the Bobcats. It's a 3, well, they have 16 points. So, for Ohio, If you can score twice and get two two-point conversions, that's still a two-possession game. Looking for their first score of the ball game, and when you saw how dominant they were against the Missouri Tigers in the Meineke Car Care Bowl of Texas, this is kind of surprising the way they've come out here and laid an egg in terms of offense. Maybe Virginia's just that good on defense. Who knows? Virginia, their last regular season game, they got shut out. They're hoping to dish out a shutout of their own here today in the Ticketcity Bowl. Harden will get 4 yards. Yeah, frustration starting to build right now for the Bobcats. You see it; they're wearing it out. They're wearing it out on their sleeves. 3rd down and 6. They give it to Harden again. I don't know about that play call. And are they going to punt it? They don't feel it's 4-down territory yet. So they will punt it away and hope that the defense can come up with something. It is not looking too good right now for the Bobcats of Ohio. And for them, they've had the easiest road trip, even though they're the lower seed, just the way the Bulls matched out. They went from Ohio down to Houston, and then they went right from Houston down to Dallas. So, I mean, it's been an easy road for them so far. For Virginia, they've had to go across country to New Mexico, Albuquerque, and then they had to come over here to Texas. So, can't blame the travel, just, I don't know, maybe resting on their morals a little too big. Here comes the defense of the stop, so Frank Solich trusting the Ohio Bobcat defense to come up with some stops. And Jimmy Burrow, who's the defensive coordinator, and he's done a nice job holding this team to just 16 points. And there's another defensive stop on the option play. And on 4th and 18, or 4th and 8, Virginia will have to punt it. Ohio's gonna sacrifice 40 seconds off of the clock to save all 3 timeouts. And this will be it. I mean, it's up to them. They need to get 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions. These NIT games have been wild and crazy. Look at that punt return by Harden. So they're going to get the ball right where they need it. Good field position. These NIT games have been wild. I'm expecting some kind of screwy finish here. Helton will take off, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all he'll get. 2nd down and 10. Under 2.5 to play. Helton, here comes the pressure. He gets it away. Only good for 1 yard. He throws it to Harden. And they're going to huddle up. Saving their timeouts. Kind of playing a little conservative here. They're going to hand the ball off. I don't understand this play calling at all. Harden's done nothing all day on the ground, but on 3rd and 8 with the game on the line, we're going to run the ball. I don't understand. 4th and 7. Helton putting it in. Oh my goodness, it's caught. How about that? I don't know who caught that. Brazil, maybe? I have no idea. Helton will run it 1 yard short of the end zone. Unbelievable. I told you the NIT was going to have some kind of screwy finish, didn't I? Less than 1:20 to go. It's 2nd down and goal. Helton trying to run it desperately, and down he'll go. Ohio continues to save those timeouts. That could be key Oh, they need to score. Telton will take off again, and he gets in the end zone. There's the score. So here comes the all-important 2-point conversion. Alrighty, this is it. They need to get this. Telton fade pass way overthrown. I don't know what to say about that. I'm not really a big fan of those fade passes to the corner. That's probably a good example why. They'll attempt the onside kick. They avoid the shutout at least, and now they're down by 10. Onside kick bounces around. It's recovered by the Cavaliers. We have yet to see an onside kick recovered here in any playoff game. And they got 3 timeouts. So we'll see what happens. We'll hold our breath yet. And well, that ought to seal it. Perry Jones with that first down. It looks like that he's about to send his Virginia Cavaliers to Hawaii. Time is a-ticking, and it's indicative at this point. The Virginia Cavaliers will meet the Rutgers Scarlet Knights in the inaugural NIT Championship in Hawaii. 2 East Coast teams. You're going to wonder how much fan travel. You normally don't get too much fan travel to the Hawaii Bowl to begin with, but a lot of the people from Honolulu like to come out to the game, and you got 2 East Coast teams, ACC, Big East, who are going to be duking it out. It's going to be the 3 seed versus the 5 seed from the NIT. Moving on to the NIT title game. It should be a fun one in Hawaii. That'll be in 2 weeks, so both teams will get 2 weeks to enjoy themselves in the sun in Honolulu. But it's Christmas Eve right now. Disappointment, of course, for Ohio, but they are at least the 2000. The kicker got player of the game. They are at least the 2011 Meineke Car Care Bowl of Texas champions. And if anything else, you know, they're the only mid-major that picked up a win here in the bowl season. So take pride in that. For the Cavaliers, 2011 New Mexico Bowl champions, 2011 Ticketcity Bowl champions. They head to Hawaii for 2 weeks. It's Christmas though, so I'm sure, I don't know if they'll let the student athletes go home for a little bit, spend some time with their families before they head to Hawaii, or if they just go to Hawaii. They got 2 whole weeks to decide though. That'll be up to the coaching staff. Maybe they'll go home for a couple of days, come back, go to Hawaii, and finish this year out. Get some numbers by you as we wrap up another week of Bowl Championship Series action. Player stats. Michael Rocco, 238 yards. Can't ask for a better day. Maybe take away those 2 interceptions. For Telton, ooh, rough day. Didn't throw any picks, but just 4 for 11. And the rushing game also not too much better for Dante Harden. Telton got a couple of yards, but Harden just, it wasn't there. Perry Jones, you know, he did what he could on the ground. It was a pretty nice defensive game, and we've seen some high-scoring games in these second-round BCS playoff games. Well, this NIT game was about the defense here. Both NIT games, actually, the Cure Bowl and this bowl game. Chris Bird, certainly 5 receptions, 80 yards, did his part. And, I mean, 4 catches, that's it. And that was Brazil. Judging by the where it says 48 yards here, that was him that caught that big catch at the end of the game. For the defense, there's your numbers, and your numbers there for Virginia. Comparative team stats. 15 first downs to just 3. 314 yards of total offense to just 134. You got to wonder what happened after that Meineke Car Care Bowl for Ohio. Passing yards, you know the story there. Third down conversions, about the same. No one really excelled in the third down conversion department. Red zone. 5 trips, 3 field goals. That's something that's going to need to be addressed going into the Hawaii Bowl. Also the 2 turnovers, but they still won even though they had the 2 turnovers. Bobcats couldn't take advantage. Total yards, 386 to 273. And time of possession, pure dominance. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll run you by your final brackets, and we'll bid y'all farewell for this bowl season, or I should say for week number 2. Don't panic yet. This is just week number 2. Next week, the Elite 8 do battle, and then in 2 weeks, we'll see the Final Four and the NIT Championship. Let's get y'all set for that.